Okay, well, it's an absolute beautiful morning here this morning, and it was completely blue skies and sunshine when I started preparing for this ride, but by the time I get my gear on, all the cloud quickly rolled in. In the distance I can see it's blue sky, and I reckon if I rode 30 minutes in any direction I'll have blue sky, but cloud likes to roll into Ballarat and just sit here, so I suppose it's ideal testing conditions. So what I'm trying to just do is I've made some modifications to the settings of my GoPro. I'm pretty sure I've found out what the problem was, why I was getting that black bar across my screen, and I'm in the process of making a separate video on that, so I won't spoil that here. But yeah, so I'm also trying out a different camera angle. I'm trying to get you guys up over this screen. Now, I think I've put a mount on the side of my helmet to get it closer up to my eye line, but yeah, it's sort of the way I've stuck it on. I can't get the GoPro angled back enough, so your view's probably going to be down around here at the moment, but I will fix that. And I also switched this to the dark mode or the night mode, which I like better, so I'm going to keep that. I think that looks better than the white. I've also changed camera settings on my GoPro to get around the issue that someone in the comments discovered, or let me know what the problem was with my GoPro. But I do want to do one more test with another camera, and if I can replicate it on that camera, then I know we've definitely solved the problem. So but I'm saving that for the next video. My favourite roundabout. This is a negative camber here, so I might scrape pegs. No, mate, didn't scrape. Yeah, so I want to, the angle of the camera, I want to have it about there, I reckon. So I want to just make sure you're getting a good clear view of the screen, because I get a nice uninterrupted view of this screen. Like I can really see about, it's got to be right up until about 3 or 4 foot in front of the bike. From there on forward I've got a clear view, and I want to show you guys what I'm seeing, because where the camera was mounted previously, it's it's in line with my chin basically, and you're not getting a very good view. So this is the angle ideally I want to have it at. So we'll see if that if I can get I might have to buy another attachment on to be able to angle the GoPro back just that little bit more, or make up something. So I'm now up over 600 kilometres on the bike. I'll have my 800 this week. So I think I might book my bike in for its first service on Friday. I'm going to aim for Friday, and then that'll be all done, and then I'm right to go then. So I'm getting very comfortable with the bike, very used to the bike. We're gelling very nicely. It's like with any new bike, when you first get it, there's adjustments to be made. Like I've gone from a bike that was weighing 215 kilos to a bike that weighs 304 kilos. And so, yeah, just getting used to that weight again. It's not the heaviest bike I've owned. The heaviest bike I've owned was my Vulcan Vaquero, and it was close to 400 kilos in weight. But after going back from there to a relatively light bike like the NC750X, and then coming back up again, you know, it's just sort of your leg muscles and things have to get used to picking a bike up off the stand, and your arms. But I'm there now. It's all very comfortable, very easy, and yeah, and I can just tootle around town, no problems at all. At walking pace if I want, manoeuvre around car parks. So yeah, it's all very easy. So yeah, very happy. I'm enjoying the riding experience. The riding position is fine. I think that people, when they first buy this bike with these mid controls, they do feel like they're going to be uncomfortable, and you know, you're sort of thinking, yeah, I'm not going to bond with this at all. It's just not a well, you don't think it's going to be a comfortable riding position. And I understand why guys that buy these bikes run out and then go and get forward controls. I get it, you know. So now here I'm just at walking pace or slower, and you don't have to put your feet down. The bike will just sit there nicely for you. Yeah, so if you do buy a dark horse and you think you're going to need the forward controls, my advice would be to keep the mid controls on for a few thousand kilometres or a couple of thousand miles, and just see how you actually get on with them, because you don't think you're going to get on with them, but then I'm finding them quite alright. I don't mind them at all. And I don't have an urge to rush out and buy forward controls. I have test ridden the Chief Bobber with the forward controls, and I did find them comfortable. But having said that, these mids aren't annoying me either. I'm just used to it, and they're not getting uncomfortable on the longer rides or anything like that. Alright, well, this was supposed to be a quick ride, test ride, just to test the camera. I know my camera's in the wrong position, angle-wise. I knew it was going to be the case before I took off, just looking at it, but anyway. I wanted to just make sure I wasn't getting that black bar across the screen. I reckon I've solved that problem. I much prefer the dash in this dark layout, so I'm going to keep that. And yeah, I was expecting to be riding around in blue skies and sunshine, but that quickly changed. Alright, I think I'll call it quits here. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. As always, thank you for your continued support, and until next time, bye for now.
And don't forget to like and subscribe my videos. Yeah.